You work hard, you put in the hours, you chase your dreams, but at the end of the month, where does your money go? You check your account and it's almost empty again, and you wonder, how did this happen? Why does it feel like no matter how much I make, I'm still stuck in the same cycle? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of people struggle with managing their money, living paycheck to paycheck with nothing left over for savings or enjoyment. But what if I told you there's a simple rule that could change everything? A method that allows you to cover your needs, save for the future, and still enjoy life without guilt. This is the 75-10-15 rule. At first glance, it seems simple, but when applied correctly, it's life-changing. It's not just a budgeting rule, it's a roadmap to financial freedom. The problem most people face isn't that they don't make enough money. It's that they don't have a plan to manage it. And that's exactly why so many people end up broke, even when they earn good salaries. So let's break it down and see how this rule can transform your financial future. The 75% covering your needs. The first and largest portion of your income, 75% goes toward your essential expenses. These are the things you absolutely need to survive. Rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, and minimum debt payments. But here's the trap most people fall into. They confuse wants with needs. If your rent is eating up half your paycheck, maybe it's time to rethink where you live. If you're spending hundreds on takeout and calling it groceries, you need to reassess your food budget. Think about it. What would happen if you lost your job tomorrow? How long could you survive on what's in your bank account? The truth is, most people can't even last a month. That's why managing this 75% is crucial. Cut the excess, reduce unnecessary bills. Negotiate lower rates on subscriptions or insurance. Make every dollar count. The 10%, paying yourself first. Now, here's where things get interesting. The next 10% of your income goes straight to savings and investments. Think about this for a second. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start saving next month? And then something comes up, a birthday, a sale, an unexpected expense, and suddenly there's nothing left to save. This is why saving should come first, not last. The 10% rule forces you to build wealth before you spend on anything else. This money is your security fund, your ticket to financial freedom. This is what keeps you from drowning when life throws unexpected expenses at you. Start by building an emergency fund. Aim for at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved in a high-yield savings account. Once you have that, move on to investments, stocks, real estate, a retirement account. Let your money work for you so that one day you don't have to work for money. Imagine waking up one day knowing you don't have to stress about bills because you've built a financial safety net. That's what this 10% does for you. The 15%, enjoying life without guilt. Now, here's the best part. The final 15% of your income is yours to enjoy guilt-free. This is your fun money, dining out, streaming services, travel hobbies. That thing you've always wanted to buy but kept putting off. And this is where most budgeting plans fail. They demand that you cut out everything you love. But what's the point of working hard if you can't enjoy your money? The 75-10-15 rule allows you to spend guilt-free as long as it's within your 15% limit. Want to book that vacation? No problem. Want to upgrade your phone? Go for it. Want to enjoy a fancy dinner? Absolutely, because you're already saving and covering your essentials. This is the balance most people fail to achieve. Either they spend too much and save nothing, or they save so aggressively that they never enjoy life. Why this rule works, the beauty of the 75-10-15 rule is its simplicity. It works because it's flexible. Unlike rigid budgeting methods, this rule adapts to your lifestyle without forcing extreme sacrifices. You're not cutting out fun, you're just prioritizing your future. You're not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. You're gaining control over your finances. And the best part is that anyone can use this rule. Whether you earn $30,000 a year or $300,000 a year, the principles remain the same. Real life application. Now, let's make this real. Let's say you earn $5,000 a month, 75% or $3,750 goes to rent. Groceries, utilities, and other essentials, 10% or 500 goes into savings investments, or retirement, 15% or 750 is your fun money for anything you want. And if you're thinking 10% savings isn't enough, think long term. As your income grows, so will your savings, because the percentages stay the same, but the dollar amounts increase. What if your expenses are too high? Now you might be wondering, what if my rent alone takes up more than 50% of my income? If that's the case, it's time to evaluate some tough decisions. Can you relocate to a cheaper place? Can you find a roommate? Can you negotiate a lower rent with your landlord? If your fixed costs are too high, you'll always struggle no matter how much you make. The final takeaway. At the end of the day, money is just a tool. The way you manage it determines whether it controls you or you control it. The 75-10-15 rule is designed to give you freedom. Not just financial freedom, but peace of mind. Imagine going to sleep at night, knowing your bills are covered, your savings are growing, and you still have money to enjoy life. That's what financial control looks like. That's what financial freedom feels like. So now the question is, are you ready to take control of your money? If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more budgeting tips. And let me know in the comments. How are you planning to use the 75-10-15 rule in your life?